Mic check, mic check. Okay, now you can hear me. God damn it. See, this is why I always do a mic check. Well, thank you, Caitlin, for notifying me as soon as possible, but I was just talking for no fucking reason. It's fixed now. Nigel Farage, what's up, brother? E, what's up for joining voice chat? By the way, guys, if you want to give me feedback or at least join the or talk to me or whatever the fuck, you can join discord.gg/whatexchange. I am chilling in the voice chat. And today we're going to talk about why this time it's different. And this time it's different. Caitlin, this time it's different means that it's a meme, basically. It's a meme. It's never different. It's always the same. But this time it is different. And what I mean by that is that we're actually going to pump. This is the bottom. This time it's different. This time it's different. Well, there's sound, just music. It's fixed. It's fixed. All right, guys. So if you guys have been following along with some of my calls, I'm not even gonna pull it up. But basically, recently, I think like a week ago or a week and a half ago or something, I said, "Oh, this is bottom," and the reason for that is because of DXY. And I forget what you guys heard or didn't heard. I did a little intro in the beginning, but I guess you guys can hear me, so whatever. But quick shout out to everybody that's on there on the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciate it. Back in the game. This last weekend was basically the lowest volume we have ever had since like FTX days, if you guys have not paid attention. Let me pull up. What can we pull up? Maybe like a DeFi llama or something. What can I get rid of over here? Let me see. Why do I have 2 apexes? Let me get rid of that. Let's pull up a DeFi llama really quick. Let me show you guys the perps volume, which was disgustingly low. Even Hyperliquid, still only 2.428 billion in volume. That's like really, really bad. And you can see right here, the lows of this were... I mean, the only time it was that low was basically back in September for 2 days, and then back in August. Aside from that, I mean, it was like one of the lowest volume weeks ever, and that's just on perps. If we looked at centralized exchanges, it was also extremely low. And remember, there's a ton of wash trading on perp dexes right now. Centralized exchanges as well, but I mean, tons and tons of them. So even a lot of this volume was just a lot of like point farming, etc., etc. Like the market was just absolutely dead. And that to me is another sign that this in fact is the bottom. 909. Okay, you guys can hear me, yeah? Okay. Sorry, I just saw your message in the Discord. But that's one thing. The main reason why I'm calling for bottom yet again is because of DXY. So DXY formed this double top right here. We can get rid of the Ichimoku clouds for now. I was calling for the price to go all the way up to this like purple line, which is the weekly Ichimoku resistance. But I don't think it's actually going to reach there. I mean, if it does, it would need to pivot right now and go back up. And there's just we see no sign of that. We see no signal of that. On the RSI, it already went under the median, right, which is that little yellow line right there. It found resistance on it, and it's even coming back down, so trending downwards with this red candlestick right here. We still have about 4 days for this candlestick to stay open, so really this week will really tell like how confirmed, I guess you could say, this is. But we've already broken down out of the double top. That is already confirmed, and then we formed a bearish flag, which also broke bearish, right here, this, and then after that, now we formed a rising wedge over the weekend. Well, not over the weekend, over last week, because DXY is not open over the weekend. But this is a rising wedge right here, especially if you look at like the 4 hour, it's a little bit cleaner. There you go. Fucking grimy ass music playing. But a rising wedge right here, which also broke bearish. It hit the 4 hour Ichimoku cloud resistance, tapped down. You can see right now it's still in bearish territory selling. So even though DXY is dumping pretty hard, you know, I mean, we broke under the RSI on the 4 hour, broke under it on the 3 hour, on the 2 hour, you know, on the 1 hour it was already broken, and it's just like selling very hard. To me, this is just further confirmation that the dollar has finally lost its strength, and it can finally start to go back down and create new lows. This is most likely due to quantitative easing, quantitative tapering. There's like end of the year basically liquidity injection, because there's lack of liquidity in the markets usually at the end of the years for taxes and blah blah blah. And yeah, just overall, I just see that the markets are recovering, right? Even though we don't really see it on Bitcoin, you can already see it on the S&P 500. Even today, it opened up with a very nice gap upwards, right there. A gap upwards down here. This is the first nice gap, and then a secondary gap because it closed right here and it opened up right here, right? So this is another gap upwards, which is just further confirmation of like this bullish strength. If you look at the weekly, which is what I was using to say, oh, we're gonna dump. It did dump at this range, right? But it just a little bit. It wasn't that much. So I think that this is probably gonna come over here. It's gonna do like, you know, this sort of choppy wave thing, and then really start to push up from here. So To finish everything off, I am bullish as fuck. I have been doing nothing this entire week except just stacking longs, just DCAing into longs. Low leverage, just every time I get a paycheck, just long it, long it, long it, long it, long it. My Twitch is down. Fuck Twitch, whatever, man. Use Twitter and YouTube. I don't know why my Twitch is down. Let me see. Nah, pause the stream. I'm home in 15 minutes. You stupid. Just join when you get on. So yeah, so this is like the main majority of like why I'm so bullish, right? Just everything that we've been scared of. The fucking tariff wars, the you know, not cutting interest rates. I mean, I don't know. Just pick something, right? Just pick whatever. It's done. Anything bearish that we have been worried about for the past fucking 3 months or so is done. Unless Trump comes out and says some stupid ass shit where it's like, oh, we're tariffing China again or some stupid shit. Like, it's done. It's done. There's nothing else to fud about. End of the year taxes, all that shit, done. Done. So now, can we please go up? Okay? Please. Stop fucking selling. God damn it. Alrighty. So let's do some TA to show you guys some further confirmation on this basically bullish break. But here we have this downtrend line, which, you know, if you look at the wicks right here, oh, you're gonna say, oh, it's not following the wicks. This is if you look at the line chart, okay? If you pull the line chart, get rid of this fucking Ichimoku, and let's line everything up, we can actually move it a little bit right there, right? Boom. It has confirmed a break above the trend line. The resistance is down. Bears are dead. Now let's look at the candles and let's move it to touch the wicks. And we are right at resistance. So it's actually not broken yet. I think on Binance or not Bybit, it's actually already broken. Let me pull up Bybit really quick. I don't trade on Binance because I'm not a fucking faggot. I trade on Bybit. If I were to trade on sex. I trade on Bybit and I trade on what exchange, obviously. Oh no, so we still haven't hit it. What the fuck? On their mobile app, it shows like we hit it, but maybe it's just like a small discrepancy. Anyways, we're right at resistance. So what do I think is going to happen from here? I think that since DXY is dumping so aggressively, we're obviously going to pump. And this is just lagging, basically. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, if this sell pressure just keeps happening on this candlestick, on this DXY, yeah, it just keeps going down. Like, look, it bounced for a little bit and then immediately came back down. Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna fucking pamp, bro. We're gonna pamp finally. He's long. Get ready for nuke dump. Fuck off, Knight. Get out of here, bro. We're gonna pamp, and your shorts are gonna get liquidated as they should be. Filthy, disgusting bear. How dare you? Where's my oh, it's not on this one. Sorry, it's on the other browser. Honestly, I want to add more to the position. I mean, seeing DXY dump like this is it just makes me want to FOMO, bro. Ooh. Should I FOMO more? Let's see, what can I do? Nah, fuck it. Longed even more. That's how bullish I am, even more. So, tell me, what do you guys think? Nah, Trump's busy with Epstein files. Oh yeah, have you guys actually looked at that stuff? Supposedly there was like a private seed. I don't know if it was a troll, but supposedly there was like a private seed with like $240,000 or like 400 something $1,000 in one of the pictures. Don't FOMO more, bro. I'll let her cook. It just was just a little bit more. It was just a little bit more. And that's mostly just because I see DXY continuing to dump while Bitcoin is doing fuck all. It's doing nothing. So I mean, like DXY, I see it as like pre-market trading, right? If we take a look at, oh well, actually the markets are open right now, right? Or are they open in like 15 minutes? Yeah, gap up. I always forget what time it is in fucking America. No, it's not open yet. But it's a gap up. Oh, this was last week. Whoops. But it is a gap upwards. So regardless, it doesn't matter. Same shit. Look at that beautiful gap. Even bigger, even a bigger gap than what I thought. It would suck if it just like nukes, right? Elbow cough, elbow cough. What the fuck is elbow cough? Do it big dick style? Nah. I'm not gonna. I've been big dicking it this entire time, and it's just been loss after loss after. I can't big dick it anymore. You know, I'm too fucking wrecked. But I'll tell you what, if this is the bottom, I don't know if you guys seen like the shorts and the clips and everything where I say, you know, like don't leave, don't give up, don't quit, blah blah blah, because all you need to do is just catch the bottom and you make it all back. But if this is in fact the bottom, Mr. Rabbit, what's up, brother? Yamate, what's up? In the voice chat. But if this is in fact the bottom, it's gonna feel so good when I finally make all the fucking losses back. God, it's gonna feel so good. So here's what I think will play out. Let me go ahead and draw it, and then let's see how good my market making fucking cabal reading skills are. So we're currently in the weekly Ichimoku cloud. The top of this right shoulder is right here. It's actually a pretty nice level. So we have that right there. We actually also have this over here. We have that right there. Resistance right here 3 times. Turned into support 3 times, essentially. And then under. I think we're going to pump up past this. We're probably going to like, I could see us coming up like maybe right here at this other level. Right? Come back down to make it look like we're going to do a head and shoulders. Consolidate right here on top of this cloud. And then boom, consolidation, and then boom, all the way up to new all-time highs on Bitcoin. Let's see. And if this goes down, and fucking Nigel Farage is laughing at me in Discord, I'm gonna fire Caitlyn. That's what I'm gonna do. Blame it on her. Fucking Caitlyn. God damn it. I'm joking. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on Twitter today. By the way, if you guys want to track something, let me know. I want to take a little break from the charts. I want to see how the basically the community is reacting to this like resistance dump. Crypto Dog is like super into this whole like fucking, I mean, he takes like into this biohacking shit. He takes like so many goddamn pills. I saw a picture of it before. It's like 50 pills. It's insane. Oh, there you go. We need to check if Michael Saylor's already purchased. He said he was going to purchase. Yeah, 23 hours ago says green dots beget green dots. I wonder if it's gonna be like a big purchase or a small one. Let's take a look on chain. Bulls soon will be highly entitled to run train laughing at bears. Yes, sir. Unless it dumps. But we're not going to talk about that. Tom Lee's front strap Bitmine bought another 302 million last week and currently holds 12.42 billion ETH. That's insane. So he's almost purchased. He's almost hit his target, right, of like 5% ownership. I think it was last time I checked. But last time before this, it was like 4.5%. So with this, it's probably like 4.7 or some shit. 4.6. I don't know. Damn, another whale came and bought more Aave. Okay, some more entry. This fucking song sucks. 1 second, I gotta change this shit. No, don't give me copyright bullshit. All right. Someone created a new wallet and withdrew 1 million from Binance to buy Farcoin. Bro. What? Why? What the fuck does Farcoin even look like right now? Farcoin USDT. Well, I mean, I think I'm not the only one that's thinking that this is bottom, right? So I guess people are just trying to get exposure to high volatility assets. You know, risk on, basically. It actually is performing better than majority of the markets because it never went under the 1010 crash. I mean, it definitely dumped, but it's doing a lot better than I thought it would. If you guys have seen SSV, this is something that I also track to see how like the markets are gonna do. And look, I think it was like 2-3 days ago. Over the weekend, it pumped crazy. It was like 25-40%. I mean, it doesn't look that crazy when you zoom out, right? But it did a nice pump, and now it's sort of doing this bear bull flag consolidation thing. But SSV is a infrastructure token altcoin for Ethereum staking. And one thing that I don't trade it because it's just, I don't know, I'm not that bullish on it, to be honest. I'm just not that bullish on like Ethereum infrastructure tokens in general. But I've noticed that it does track when Ethereum does go into bullishness. Oh, one thing that I wanted to highlight in the stream is the Bitcoin dominance. Here's something else that I'm pretty bullish on, which is an actual altcoin season. So I drew this head and shoulders out. I don't even know when, a long time ago. And well, obviously on stream, I guess. But I've been drawing this. There's the weekly chart, so like each one of these candlesticks is 1 week, right? So it's been a long fucking time. But I have been trailing this pretty fucking good. This was like starting to form this bottom. I think I drew this white curvature trend line somewhere like, I think like over here, I think. And then it pumped up, came back down, hit it, and then bounced and came back down and hit there. And I was like, oh snap, this is gonna make a head and shoulders. And I still think that, right? So it did this crazy pump up, but I think it's definitely gonna dump. And one of the reasons why I believe we're gonna see an actual altcoin season finally is because of the RSI that's just constantly going down. So you can see right here, it's just new low, lower high, lower high. So the RSI is definitely bearish, right? It's only a matter of time for this to start trailing down and then break this neckline, and we will actually see Bitcoin underperform versus altcoins dramatically. I mean, I think once Bitmine is done buying their 5%, you know, I think it's just gonna pump. There's no other. Why? Manipulation? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I just feel like it's going to pump after they're done buying their fucking 5%. But yeah, so trading, I think ETH would probably be the best bet. I longed Mantle, personally. For altcoins, altcoin picks, I longed Mantle. Just because I think that Bybit's gonna pump it again. I see no reason why they wouldn't. Let's take a look at hype. Wait a second, let me look at the Ichimoku for this really quick. Let's bring it alt season. Hells yeah, man. So why are you calling this bottom? Because of this market cipher thing? You have 2 dots over here. 1, 2, 3, multiple dots at the bottom. DSS Bresser, what the fuck is that? But that's also bottoming out. Bro, E, if you're like your indicators are super complicated. I mean, they're nice to look at, especially when your bias is the same as mine. Bull divs, okay, but I need to read into this because it does look like it has a lot of information on there, a lot of data. I just don't know how to eat this, or not eat this. How do you digest this, right? I mean, this one's easy down here, right? It's oversold territory. It's like a stock RSI basically, and 1, 2, and then it's bottoming it out over here, and you have the bottom over here, you get the bottom over here, and now this is essentially becoming the bottom. Like, that one's super easy to digest. I guess this one is as well. Bottom here, bottom here, bottom here, bottom here, and then this is also at like oversold territory, so that creates another bottom. I can vouch for his charts. My content will grow in time. DSS Browser is part of Psycho Trading Framework. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, your charts are good. If you, by the way, for everyone tuning, oh, we got some sell pressure on fucking Bitcoin. God damn it, Bitcoin. You just couldn't. Oh, the stock market just opened up. That's why. All right, let's see what stocks are doing. Gapped upwards. As I said, it's going to gap up. That's a pretty large gap. So it already gapped up once, twice, thrice. Hell of a gap up. I mean, stocks are almost at all-time high, bro. What the fuck? There's even an inverse head and shoulder. I don't know if you guys can see it that clearly. But look, here's the neckline. We have the left shoulder right there, the head right here, the right shoulder right here, and it's just pushing up. See, even this little dip on Bitcoin, this little head and, well, that's not a head and shoulders. I guess it is, maybe. Dip down, but it's being chewed up right now. Euphoria into recession crashes. I think that so many people are just fucking tired of sitting sidelined and waiting and losing money, and just they're just tired of the fucking bears. That this time it's different. This time it will go up. We have inverse head and shoulders on the RSI right here as well. Right, so if this breaks as well, should be strong buy pressure. Unless it's a bull trap, right? That could be very possible as well. But I just don't see any reason why it would be a bull trap. Let's take a look at the Japanese yen, because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Japan's kind of fucked in terms of their yen. I mean, it's just crazy how much it's weakened and crashed over the years. It's gone down 50% since 2012. Holy shiza. Over 50% at the peak, which is when I was in fucking Japan, of course. God damn it. But at the peak, it's gone down negative 53%. That's a lot for a currency. That's quite a lot. What's your view for the next 3 months? I'm bullish, bro. Bullish as fuck. Really, fart coin? A coin main purpose is to tokenize farts? No, it's a meme coin, and the meme is like, you know, it always goes up because gas goes up, right? So farts go up. Stupid ass meme coin. Was it you who said it'll only pump once Sailor is liquidated? Nigel, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. You see? But if it does dump, and this is a bull trap, then at least I could always go back and say, "Ha, I told you so." Always got to keep calling different sides, man. No, I mean, it's just been super choppy in this range right here. I've been, to be honest, like I was thinking it's gonna go down, especially like in this period over here. I'm like, ah, dude, this is a bear market. This shit's just gonna keep going down. It's probably gonna sweep these lows over here. You know, maybe go down all the way over here. Maybe like bounce at 69K for the memes and blah blah blah. But now it looks like there's hope. So we'll see. Let's see. We got some buy pressure right now on Bitcoin. It got rejected right at resistance. I didn't expect that it would break out today. I still don't think so. Honestly, I feel like this entire week might just be sideways action further, as it'll like do something like this, and then boom, you know, have like some crazy like bullish news, catalyst, blah blah blah. But really, like I wouldn't even track and trade Bitcoin. I mean, I would trade it, but I wouldn't pay attention to the price action of Bitcoin because it's just gonna get fucked around. I would highly advise tracking DXY. If DXY continues to dump, it is inevitable that Bitcoin will pump. Let's see what gold is doing, by the way. Gold. So one thing that scared me, I believe it was yesterday, was gold broke into like new all-time highs, or this morning or some shit. Whenever that happened, yeah, it had to be this morning because markets were closed yesterday. But whenever gold breaks into new all-time highs, Bitcoin always dumps, right? It's just been doing that for the longest. But let's see if like maybe gold is overbought. Maybe it's gonna dump. Change this song real quick. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see what. Let me pull up logarithmic. What is this? What? Why doesn't it have data? Bitch. Bro, gold hasn't been this overbought on the RSI ever. The last time gold was this overbought on the RSI was, I think gold is a short, bro. This is the last time gold was overbought. And what the fuck is this? 1979, bro. 1980. Gold has not been this overbought on the RSI since the 1980s. Yeah. I don't think you can TA gold anymore. What you mean, man? You can TA everything. Gold is a short. I'm calling it. Gold is a short, bro. I called for gold for I called at the bottom of gold and it being the next big like bull market cycle, blah 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 blah. You can go fucking check it. It's still on Twitter somewhere. And actually, let's just go look for it. I'm gonna fucking look for it. Let me see. My profile. How do I search on here? Bumbleclad. I'm just gonna search for I'm not the wolf. XAU USD. Gold bubble. It was like 2018 or some shit. Advanced search settings. Wait, what? Height sensitive content? Of course, height sensitive content. The fuck? Stupid ass trying to get me banned on Twitter. Any of these words. XAU. Example: cats, dogs containing either cats or dogs. XAU gold, XAU USD. Buy. I'm not the wolf. Bubble. Search. New all-time high on gold. Da 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 da. Ba 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 bam. Beep beep beep. How do you go to like the oldest? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on, because I wanna actually put out a tweet calling for a short. That's why I'm looking for this right now. What the fuck, man? Is this going by year? God, I hate looking for old fucking tweets, man. What the fuck? Oh, I was gonna say, is that my old ass fucking Miami penthouse? Would have been a super old tweet. Media. It should have media, right? Whoa. I remember the chart. Was it this? No, it's not that. Oh, look at the baby. Where the fuck is my tweet, bro? I think it was this one. No. That's when I already called it. I think it was this one. Bruv. It is that one. Around there. When was this? 2020. Jesus, 2020. You guys know how I can find this shit? Is this the thread? Yes! I found it! 2019, I called for bottom. God damn, I'm good. Hell yeah, man. Now, where do I put it? Let me see. Boom! Right there is when I called it. Right fucking there. Right there. Allow me to introduce you the next bubble. Gold 2.0. Of course, they didn't hold it for that long because fuck that. Who's gonna hold that for that long? Crazy. Line that up right there. And then, so how high did it go from gold? Okay, it went up 240%, which is like fucking nothing for crypto, but for gold, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. That's fire. Nice call, bro. Thanks. I mean, it wasn't even that difficult, right? It was just like it was breaking resistance. And then it was like a descending triangle. I think something like the RSI as well, if I recall correctly. I mean, this is fucking many years ago. Inverse head and shoulders right here. I don't know, or like something was showing. OBV, like volume, something was showing that it basically wanted to break out. And then it did this whole thing, and then over here is like, oh, you know, cup and handle, blah, blah, blah. And then it went way higher than, oh, actually, no. It actually went around the target of the cup and handle. Well, higher than the cup and handle. So it already, you know, blew past the target. I'm calling for a short. 8. Fucking rude boy, man. Euphoria into recession crashes. You putting in a trade on gold RWA. Wolf, you're better off using X Pro when digging for old tweets. The search feature is way better in X Pro. Well, I wish I would have read that before. I fucking wasted all the time. There's a good clip of you calling this gold trade. Yeah, if you can fucking clip it up, please. And like cut out me searching for fucking 20 minutes. But let me just do this. Oh, hold on, let me how do I make this easier to track and see? Let's see, trend lined. It's gonna be red, the biggest pixel over here. Red. I would actually, like, I should short it, right? But there's just not, like, it moves so slow, bro. I just used it as, like, confirmation that Bitcoin is hopefully going to go up and gold is going to shit the bed. Oh, bro, my boomer fucking buddies are going to be super upset that I'm going to shit on their coin right now. They love gold. Since I told them to buy it, and they actually bought it, and they never sell. They're just like boomers, right? So. Hold on. So now I gotta do. Oh, I gotta do a tweet. But then how do I show the picture? Fuck it. It doesn't matter. Should I add it into this? Allow me to introduce you to the next gold bubble. My strategy: don't short until 1 month RSI is capped. And look, bro, it's the same fucking strategy. This is the 1 month, and RSI is capped. Don't short until that happens, bro. Like, goddamn. Don't short until 1 month RSI is capped, and we hit ascending triangle resistance. Only place long positions by the fucking depth. Remember, the trend is your friend. If you've been riding as a go with me, the song goes to us. Da 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 da. Well, how else did it show? Parabolia, yada yada yada. I closed with 150% ROI. Lame. Bro, with gold, you can do like 500x leverage. Imagine 240% plus 500x. Oof. Let's say $1,000 times 500 times 240%. Damn. No, that's wrong. That has to be wrong. That has to be wrong. There's no way. If I put $1,000 into a 500x, nah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Maybe I should short this shit. Too much stupid nuclear shit in between to short that. Bro, it wasn't like Ukraine and Russia about a fucking ceasefire and like all that shit. Yeah, the problem with shorting is like, I don't know. I should just do the math and see how much I can earn. 4425. If I do, what do we have on what exchange? Oh, by the way, this is the new PvP perps thing. We should actually test that live stream. We're white labeling this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit. Hold on, where's the gold? Oh, we have RWA pairs on fucking on what exchange? Gold is one of them. We're also getting like NASDAQ and like all this other bullshit. Or not NASDAQ, Tesla and yada yada. Let me pull up the list for you really quick. We have confirmed we are listing RWA pairs coming to what exchange? Nvidia, Google, Tesla, MicroStrategy, Coin, which is Coinbase, Apple, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, and AMD. So 10 RWA pairs coming to what exchange very soon. Now let me see. What is the leverage on this? What can we do for gold? I don't even know. Market hours. Oh, it's only market hours. Oh, so it's not perps? Shit, I don't even know. Volume 72. Liquidity, not that great, not that bad. Can still do like a small little position. But what is the max leverage? 20. Okay. And then what about like XAG? Huh? Isn't this the same shit? There's like a gold one that's made by Tether. Is that XAG? Or is it Pax Gold? There you go. Yeah, so this is even lower, but oh, it's only 10x too. But at least you don't have to pay the 24-hour funding thing. like this. Oh no, so trading aligns with underlying market, higher liquidity, normal price movements, regular trading hours were closed. Okay, so I guess this is perps. It just uses, it's just only tradable during the market, regular market hours. Okay, so I guess I would use this, the RWA pair, and 20x max leverage. $20x is not that much for gold because it moves so slowly usually. So I would probably use like 5 or 10x. No, try Middle East. The ceasefire is ending soon. Ceasefire for Middle East? What do you mean? There's no such thing as ceasefire for Middle East. They're gonna kill themselves until the end of times. Shill Merle for me is gonna, because it's gonna pump anyways. What the fuck is Merle? I don't wanna love you. Shut the fuck up, gay ass music. You know what? Small position anyways. So that shit. Long Bitcoin, short gold. That's the trade, bros. That's the trade. Notional is only 600. Let's fucking 20x that bitch right now. Boom. Bang busters, bro. There you go. Watch, bro. Watch. That's mostly just a placeholder. But watch. Watch, dude. Watch. Oh, I need to actually call for the bottom. Where was the... Let me go back to fucking XAU USDT. XAU USD, not USDT. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh wait, that wasn't it. XAU. What was I? What did I have open? FXEM? Yeah, there you go. This is it. This is the top, bros. Actually, let me get confirmation. The weekly actually still looks pretty strong. Or the daily, excuse me. We gotta zoom in further. I'm looking for like a bearish divergence. Kind of have one right there. Okay, so we got basically downtrend right here. 2 hour, 1 hour. Zoom in real close. Let's see what else we got. We got bearish divergence right there. Right? This is it, bro. That's it. That's the top. You can't go any higher than that. Calling the Clipper Luis tomorrow. Let's clip Wolf's calling the gold trade. It's clip worthy for pissing off the boomers and metals guys. The math not mathin'. Bro, it's gonna be a sweet, especially like if we make a clip in like, I don't know, this shit takes fucking forever to move. So, you know, when it actually does dump and goes all the way back down to like 1500, and then we fucking clip it and we're like, dude, look at that. Wolf called it. He's the fucking man. Yeah, that'd be awesome. This. What is a target? Should I even? Nah, don't even put a target. Ah, no. What'd I do? What que pasó? There we go. So how should I? Oh wait. God damn it. There we go. So how should I How should I post this? Should I retweet it or should I post it as part of this thread? Oh look, July 27, 2020, adding to this thread because it seems proper. 19 months ago, I called for a parabolic rally on gold that would break all-time highs. Today, we finally broke it. It's still 25% from my target. I've been shilling gold nonstop ever since. Did anyone listen? Newsflash, nobody listened. So fucking 7 likes, 1 retweet, one comment, fucking sick ass call, nobody cares. This guy cares, but he doesn't follow me anymore, so it doesn't, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's funny. All right, what do you guys think? Should I add to this thread or should I What is up with this fucking shitty music? Or should I retweet? Maybe I should just do both. What is this? 6 years later, right? 6 years later, after calling bottom for a parabolic rally on gold, XAU, USD. 6 years later, after calling for a, I am finally calling for a short on I believe this rally is done. I have entered a short, small short. Nah, it doesn't matter if I say small. A short on what exchanges? New RWA equities. What is it? No! Alright, there you go. What is it fucking called? XAU perp, yeah. And 20x leverage. RSI, if you read the very first or the immediate tweet after my initial call, I stated that I will flip bearish when the 1 month RSI has capped out. It has finally, capital again, done that. RSI has not been this overbought since 1980. It is the highest it has ever been. I'll chop up the gold call for you, Wolf, if you want me to do another infomercial. Yeah, sure, why not? You're like, fuck gold, long Bitcoin, whatever, infomercial. Can also show your little, I like your video, by the way. You could show what exchanges, RWAs. It has finally done that. RSI has not been this overbought since 1980. It is the highest it has ever ever been. Gotta emphasize, man. You gotta put some emotion in these fucking tweets, you know? Even though no one's gonna see this shit, but you know, we'll see. After my initial call with this rallying plus 240%, the bull is done. In my opinion, the bull is exhausted. We have QE/QT bullish news for the markets, as well as what was the like bullish shit that I was just talking about before. My fucking staff's gonna clip that. God damn it. What the fuck was the? Now I have a brain fart. I forget exactly what the fuck I was saying. Quantitative tapering, quantitative easing. Something with inflation. Oh yeah, inflation. There you go. Interest rate cuts and all sorts of bullish news for global macroeconomics. Short this ish. Boom. 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 I mean, right? That's all I need, right? That's all I need. I think so. I think that's all I need. This has to be probably like one of the greatest calls I've ever made. I need to bookmark this. I need to bookmark this. Ah, no, look how it was posted, bro. It's not part of the thread. Oh, because there was no threads around before, back then. Damn it. I should really like retweet this instead, right? God damn it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna. I should have just like done like a quote tweet of my own tweet. Probably would have been better, but whatever. I'm just gonna retweet it. All right, guys, help your boy out here. Go fucking shield this thing. Go retweet it. Go do that thing. Short it gold on what exchange? Hold on, this is my Telegram. I need to move funds, by the way. I need to enter into a real short. I called for a bull market on XAU back in 2019, and 6 years later, after a plus 240% rally, I am finally calling to short gold. Join me. All right, awesome. Done. Shielded on my fucking on my twatter. Actually, I got to do it over here as well, just to get it on the. Just to get it on the record. There you go. Awesome. All right, make sure you guys go fucking shield that shit, huh? Support your boy. Retweet, engage, like, bookmark, all that fucking jazz. Because we have to see if I'm right. If I'm right and this shit dumps, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. See, and the top would be 420. It's got to be a meme, dude. It's got to be a meme number. You know, everyone's going to be like, oh, 420. Fucking short that shit. Oh, it went up to 429. Close enough. Close enough. All right, guys. What else we got? Let me take a look at the chat really quick. Nobody joins my voice anymore. You fucking losers. Wait, that's not the chat. Do we have to keep the short open for 6 years? If you're smart, you are. Let's see how much money this would actually make if it went down. How much do I think it would actually go down? That's a good question. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, you see, like, this is why I don't trade gold, right? But we can only do 20x on what exchange, which is very, I mean, it's extremely small. But if you want to like a 4x exchange, you can do like 500x. I think there's some that are even 1000x, which is like super degen. But a 500x trade, if it doesn't get liquidated, if you just traded $1,000, if you just put $1,000 in, it would have made you like 1.2 million or some shit. If this math is correct, which I don't know if it actually is, but it would have made a lot of money. So pick your poison. No, yeah, it would have made yeah, you would have made a lot of money. Quite a lot of money. But with 20x, let's see. One thing is we got to get rid of logarithmic. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know where the bottom could be. Ichimoku is way too difficult to tell. I mean, somewhere down here, it's like a 40% drop maybe. Actually, I know what the fucking is. Fibonacci. Duh. What was the previous Fibonacci? From here to here, it went down to the 0.5. So the 0.5 would be a drop of 38.16%. Roughly. I personally would play it safe and exit at the 0.382. About like a 30% drop. But if it is a bear market and it crashes and whatever, it's most likely going to go under 30%. So you could aim for the 0.5, which is around like 27.50. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. One thing that I want to do really quick actually is, let's just, because I know I'm not going to be able to find it again, so I'll just put it right there. Awesome. The central banks are buying, or who are buying, don't give a fuck about funny numbers. Ha ha ha. Not the gold top. Sure, bro. Sure. Let's see what people said when I said it was the gold bottom. I don't think gold has finished correcting. It should go back down after it breaks. Actually, these people said that they liked it, but this guy was like, nah. A year later, sir. Let's see. Anyone else commented on any of these? I don't think so. This one. Back when people liked fucking hashtags. Target to exit all AU and please, Mr. Day. My savings actually in silver, not dollars. Silver did fucking terrible compared to gold. Prime XBT. Jesus Christ, man. Old ass thing. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the top, bro. I mean, it's the highest RSI ever, bro. Who's actually looking at the monthly? Nobody's looking at the monthly. But how much higher do you want it to go, bro? Like, how much higher? When is enough for you? The better question is, who the fuck is gonna buy this when it's so expensive? Right? Like if Bitcoin was at $1 million, it didn't retrace the entire time. Like, would you still be buying Bitcoin? Probably, but I wouldn't. I'd be like, no, it's a fucking $1 million. Who's gonna buy that shit? Anyways, all right, guys. J5. I don't think it's done. There's talks of dollar being replaced by gold as world reserves currencies, silver as well. Banks are filling their coffers with anticipation. That tells me that it's time to sell. Dump on the banks. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where were you guys when shit was cheap? Shit is expensive. Buy low, sell high. God damn it. Fuck. It's not that hard. It's really high. It's really, really, really the highest it's ever been. Sell high. Okay, that's it. I'm off. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all that fun jazz. If you guys want to go tell me how stupid I am for my gold short, you can do that at discord.gg/whatexchange. Until next time.